one big thing.
So Ohio State had just rolled over Oregon in the national title game, and we were getting ready to go on the air live for SportsCenter from Jerry World. There must have been, 1,000 people on the concourse surrounding our set, a ton of noise, but there was this one voice I could hear above all the rest. It was a man loudly demanding I bring out a colleague who often picks against Ohio State. Finally, I turned in his direction, and it was an elderly man, someone's grandpa. And when I tell you his face was red, bordering on purple, I am not exaggerating. Veins were popping out of his head as he screamed at me, and finally I just said, "Sir, you just won the national title. Why don't you try real hard to see if you can be happy about it?" All that had happened was someone picked against his team on the TV. Didn't do anything to make it more difficult to win the game, just didn't predict this man's team would win. Magnify that rage by a factor of New England and multiply the mad peepaw by about 50,000 people, and that's what Roger Goodell had to endure last night. Unlike the anger that felt so misplaced to me in Dallas, I understood last night. Whatever you think about the Patriots and their fans, the NFL's use of a tank to fight a housefly and their insistence on continuing to pursue that fight until they were satisfied left the commissioner nowhere to hide on Sunday night. So there he stood on stage, his words drowned out by the furious bloodlust of Patriot Nation. Goodell came after their guy, and that guy had just authored the most astonishing comeback in the history of America's biggest sporting event. It had to be kind of a confusing moment for Patriots fans, the euphoria of this most unexpected outcome intersecting with the moment that they had wanted even more, to see Goodell have to hand the Lombardi Trophy to Bob Kraft. And what was really interesting was the appetite for that moment from people who don't even like the Patriots, maybe even root against them, but they still enjoyed seeing Goodell have to swallow this one. Now, I have no idea what Bill Belichick and Tom Brady were laughing about as Goodell handed Kraft the trophy, but I don't think we have to work too hard to piece it together. Kraft said it himself, this is unequivocally the sweetest. What's amazing is that erasing the largest deficit in Super Bowl history wasn't the biggest reason why. I understand why it would be so satisfying, but now I would say, be satisfied. You won the war. You've got 5. Now you can ball them up and make a fist and try to take this fight into the 16th round, or just wave and tell the commissioner, we'll see you opening night in September. Come on up. We'd love to have you. Thanks for watching. If you want more great content, be sure to subscribe to ESPN's YouTube channel so you'll always stay up to date on all things SVP, which sounds awesome. You don't want to miss out.